waited for quite a long time, the result of the South Suffolk constituency. I, the undersigned, being the acting returning officer for the constituency above mentioned, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given for each candidate at the election was as follows. Bishop Paul Anthony, 15,227. The Chair, Somerset Carlo, 2,740. Holland Angela, 211. Pollard Anne Kathleen, known as Kathy, 14,395. Yo Timothy Stephen Kenneth, 19,402. And that the undermentioned person has been duly elected to serve as member for the said constituency, that is Timothy Stephen Kenneth Yo. And 163 votes were rejected and not counted for various reasons. Signed, David Colin Bishop, returning officer.
Mr. Acting Returning Officer, ladies and gentlemen, can I say first of all thank you to you and your staff here in the hall for conducting this election and this count with your customary efficiency and courtesy, and a particular tribute to the Acting Returning Officer, for whom I think this will be the last occasion when he performs these duties. Can I say thank you to the police for the way in which they have supervised the day, and to all those who worked in the polling stations. Can I say thank you particularly to those who worked on my campaign, my enormously energetic and dedicated volunteers, and my agent for her work as well. Thank you to my fellow candidates for conducting what I thought was an exceptionally fair and principled campaign. And thank you above all to the electors of South Suffolk for returning me for the fourth time to serve in Parliament, particularly in a year which appears to be something less than an unqualified success for my party. But I will do everything I can to serve this constituency in this Parliament in the same way that I have in the last three. Thank you all very much.
I'd like to thank everybody who's helped organise today, returning officer, people on the polling stations, the police who've done a marvellous job. But most of all, I want to thank all the Labour Party supporters here tonight, members of my campaign team, everybody who's helped with this campaign. This is a tremendous result for the Labour Party in South Suffolk. The Liberal Democrats have put it around that we were in third place throughout this campaign. We said we were in second. We said we were the main challengers. We are the main challengers in South Suffolk. We are second. The Liberal Democrats are third, and I hope the Suffolk Free Press will report back. But more important than this result here tonight is the magnificent result in the country. I've only ever known a Conservative government. I was 16 when I joined the Labour Party in 1979, and for those 18 years I've been working for this moment, and I'm delighted and proud that I've played a part, and that everybody here in South Suffolk constituency Labour Party has played a part in that Labour victory tonight. And I hope we go on to have further victories, and I'm certain we can have a Labour victory here in South Suffolk. Thank you.
I would like to add my thanks to the returning officer, the police and all the polling clerks who've worked throughout the day. It's been a very long day for all of us. And I would like to say a very big thank you to Nancy Crawford and all my team who have worked extremely hard. And I'd like to say thank you too to my husband Derek, who's been a tremendous support throughout the campaign. Thank you, Derek. Our county council candidates have also worked very hard, and I'm sure we'll see the fruits of that tomorrow. I feel a tremendous sense of relief tonight that the Conservatives have at last been defeated in the country. I think that after 18 years, people had begun to doubt the fact that we could ever change the government. There has been a huge swing to Labour across the country, and that's reflected here, where people, I think, were very confused. It's always going to be the case where you have two parties on similar votes. And I think it's a great shame that we don't have a different voting system, and that people think that they are voting nationally instead of locally. The expectations in the country will be high now, and I hope that we will see a more caring government in the country, and my party has done extremely well on production so far. But enormous thanks again to my wonderful team of helpers. You have done a tremendous job. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank the Deputy Returning Officer of the Police and all the clerks for their wonderful help in this election. I'd like to thank also James White, my agent, who's worked extremely hard, and his team. I'd also like to thank my wife Laura for being rather understanding for the last year. I'd like to say that we have achieved what we had set out to, which was to just about get our deposit, and we've scraped over the line. We have, in fact, as all three parties have now offered a form of referendum, be it on the single currency, we have achieved about 50% of our election aims. So we can say we've had a good election. And of course there will be referendums in the future. So you may see more of us. Thank you very much.
So I think I'm just going to add my thanks to the way that this election process has taken place, and to remind everyone that, in fact, when you stand for Parliament, you have the highest aspirations. So commiserations to those who didn't win, and congratulations to the winner, I think, are due. And also to say that it looks, Mr. Yeo, as if you're going to be in opposition in this government, so you will have plenty of time to learn to meditate. I'm a very willing teacher, and let's hope to see you actually take off and do the yogic flying, which maybe will prepare you for the next election.